A happy panda family is on a desert safari. A friend of mine said, I hope the horse in back is carrying a lot of bamboo for them. That's one of her first reactions to this painting by Qi Jie, born in 1950, one of the avant-garde artists in China in the early 1980s. The horse was one of the links for human communications in ancient times. The panda is a link with which China builds friendship with other nations in modern era. Links can make a better world if we can find them. This show is curated by Li Yijing, the founder of H Space. H symbolizes a bridge. It took her over a year to plan, design, locate, and communicate with the artist and all those involved in the exhibition. I wondered, why not use an e-commerce platform? Li is willing, but it's not that simple.
我觉得现在这种电商平台其实比传统的画廊传播的速度要快，传播的群体要广。以前，譬如说我们策划一个展览，最起码要6个月的时间，里面有物流、保险、空间这些限制。那现在在电商的平台上，这一切都不是问题。你可以1个月策一个展，2个月策一个展，这对我们来说是一个效率上的提升。
But it takes quite a while for a considerable number of artists to buy the idea, since e-commerce or live streaming or anything about www.com sounds like a castle in the air. They just don't have a clue what an e-commerce platform can do for them. And Li said it's understandable.
从我的理解来说，像19世纪画廊刚刚这个概念刚刚诞生的时候，像一些伟大的艺术家，举个例子，像莫奈，他是第一个参加这样的画廊沙龙的展览的艺术家。那当时他是被整个社会、艺术家群体，包括收藏家群体所嘲笑的。但是你也知道，他的作品像睡莲，今年在伦敦，Christie 的拍卖是4000万英镑。
The 21st century had seen the concept of a viral gallery developing, with perhaps more possibilities. With just one single clip, art lovers around the globe can appreciate their favorite works with the help of visual and audio effects, as can critics and professionals. Li says no one can slow down the development of technology. What you need is the right link.
我觉得艺术家是需要给电商平台一点时间去理解，我们电商平台其实是给他们在做推广，做一些更多的可能性的链接。
Li said art itself is a great link.
世界各地最顶级的艺术品。
This painting is called Twilight, done with mineral pigments by Han Weimeng, an artist and a researcher of the Dunhuang mural art. Since 2013, Han spent 3 years and all his savings learning some lost techniques of rock color modulation from his Japanese counterparts. Although the modulation was handed down from the Tang Dynasty 1400 years ago, some of the blending techniques were lost in China. Han completed Twilight with what he'd learned in Japan. In 2015, he won the Kanchoji Temple Award at the 10th Kamakura Art Festival in Japan. The prize was the first ever in the country's history awarded to an overseas artist. For Li, Twilight indicates the spiritual link buried in Han's heart and in the heart of all Chinese people.
中国人的气质、精气神，都在这么一个平面的画里，书法也好，水墨也好，颜彩画也好，其实就是一个链接，链接到我们的归属感，链接到我们的根。
When it comes to the function of the web link, Han Weimong acknowledges the need to adopt and adapt.
说实在的，其实我们对现在的这种互联网的这种链接很陌生，平时应该说基本上没有接触过。但是就是说我们现在这种互联网的时代，我觉得我并不排斥这种虚拟的一种链接。我觉得这种艺术品的这个数字化，这种无缝的这种链接，其实可能是未来这种网络世界无疑的一个大趋势吧，改变了这个人的一种观看方式呀、欣赏方式呀等等，需要这个艺术家和更专业的人士来做，不仅是互联网的一个链接，更是人和人之间心灵的一个链接。
所以，这是像我们文化工作者的一个使命，也就是你怎么把艺术的里面的哲学性，它真诚的东西、美的东西，精神上包括一些痛苦的呐喊，怎么去帮他们去表达的更好、更准确，并且能够给更多的人能够听到他们。能够看到他们的故事。
For Li, it took her over 20 years to become such a professional link between artists and the world outside their studios, as well as between China and the world. Li graduated from the City University of New York in 2002, majoring in the history of Western art. In 2010, she established the Yijing art space in China, now renamed H Space, exhibiting artworks for emerging artists and collectors. Li followed the pilgrimage of Xuanzang in 2012. Her 3-year-long journey taught her to remain true to her original aspiration and keep her mission firmly in mind.
Good morning, Nobu.
2020 saw her co-produced documentary, Lunana, A Yak in a Classroom, pick up Best Narrative at the Palm Springs International Film Festival. During Li's journey of self-rediscovery, she's found more links too. She says a link is like a seed. It sprouts and grows.
我觉得链接给我带来的最大的收获，其实就是，能够去客观的，能够不去执着我想要什么，而是去听一下这个时代、这个社会，他要什么，他跟艺术家的关系是什么，而艺术家跟自己的这个关系是什么，然后跟藏家的关系是什么。其实这就是一个。不断的觉醒的一个过程。
To share Chinese art and culture around the world, China has created the digitalized Dunhuang grottos and digitalized the Forbidden City. So wherever you are, a virtual, immersive experience awaits in these historic shrines to art, as long as you have a link. And Li believes there must be a great deal of online viewers who want to make the journey in person to stand in front of these wonders of human ingenuity and genius.
就像一只鸟，科技和感性，科技和艺术，你缺一不可。艺术是所有美好事物的一个美好的缘起，它流淌，它就像。我觉得就像我们的那个血液，它流淌在人和人之间，人和社会之间，然后也是自己的一个对话。
For Li Yijing, reading is a way to exercise the mind with conversations with authors and their characters in different eras. And playing squash is a way to exercise the body. Between the static and the dynamic, Li enjoys her unique journey through the art world, creating beautiful links for artists, collectors, and art lovers with her professionalism and her heart. Qi Jie, CGTN Beijing.